Hi guys, hope you're well. Got something a bit different for you here. All about the picture and mindset. I will explain. It won't be a long video. Also to mention, check out the link below for the Fast Start coaching. We start today at 1 p.m. EST. So if you want to get in there, I'm literally going to keep the page live for 2 more people to get in. Okay, what the Fast Start coaching will do is take all the stuff, all the how-to stuff, and give you a personal plan that you can actually carry out. The personal niches and keywords, so the exact keywords and the niches as well, so you can get going with this stuff. The content templates as well, so you can get going with the content, because that's always a hard thing. And the flipper strategy and the exact how-to. So what it really does in a nutshell is, over this webinar I'm going to be showing you how to take this stuff, this how-to stuff that keeps going round and round in circles, and actually put it into a plan and give you everything that you need so you can get going on it fast. But it is going live today at 1 p.m. EST. So if you want to get in, check out the link below. I'd love to have you with me. And what I wanted to do before that is just talk about mindset, but not sort of woo-woo stuff. I want to talk about mindset, and I want to talk about the picture that I keep talking about. And really what I'm talking about here is, the chances are, if you've been watching my stuff for any amount of time, you already know what you need to do. If I said to you, just with the Amazon affiliate sites, you already know how the sites work, okay? Very basic. You build the sites, and you actually don't play Fortnite, but you build the sites, you get them up and running, and you get them ranked on the search engines, and then you start getting traffic through, and a percentage of them will buy stuff from Amazon. So the way you create a business out of that is by having enough sites out there earning for you, and maybe flipping some on the side. You understand the structure. But what holds people back is the how-to stuff, okay? So what I want to talk about to help you is that you need to have a picture. And what I mean by the picture, first of all, and then I'll talk about the mindset, is you need to have a picture of what it will actually do for you. I'm willing to bet here that unless you have a picture, unless you know where you're heading, this stuff just won't happen. Okay, you'll just end up going round and round. There needs to be some urgency there, where you have goals down, not just for the amount that you want to make per month, but some goals down of the actual tasks that need to be completed. So I'll give you a really quick example, like I always do with the calculator. Even if you've got $2,000 a month, okay, divided by 4.3 means 465 a week, okay? And then we divide that by the number of sites. So let's pick a number, 8, okay? We're going to build 8 sites to get to the $2,000 a month, and each one will have to make $58. Now, breaking right down, made really simple, that means that each site literally only needs to make 1 or 2 sales for you to hit your goals. But here's the thing, you need 8 sites out there, and you need them built properly, and you need them SEO'd, and the content needs to be good. And that's what holds people back, because when you start to do this stuff, it's like a big to-do list. And when you start doing it, you can't just write one post and then post it up and it gets indexed and money starts rolling in. You need to have enough content on the site, and that's what holds people up. As you start installing plugins or writing content, you start thinking, am I doing this right? Is this the right way? And you start going round and round in circles. So what I'm talking about with the picture is this. Make sure that when you're setting your goals, make sure that you go for a figure a month, where the picture in your head, if you were to do this, if you were to make an extra $10,000 a month, what does that look like for you? Okay, I know people speak about this a lot, but you need to have that picture. What would you do? Okay, so 10,000, $2,325 a week extra. Okay, because I'm telling you, I'll tell you why. Because unless you have that picture, unless you have that actual picture of where you want to go and what it will do for you, you won't end up doing the stuff, because the stuff is hard to do. I know people don't talk about this a lot, but the stuff is hard to do. Writing content, building it up, getting it indexed, so all of this stuff, okay, and checking your rankings and so on. What we're doing is quite simple to do, but it's like Jim Rohn said, the stuff is easy to do, but it's easy not to do as well. Because when you start writing content, when you start doing it, it just takes a long time and so on. So you need a very firm picture and goals that motivate you. So so if we take that figure, so that might seem, oh my god, that seems unbelievable, and we divide it by 4.3. Now we've got $2,325 a week, and then we divide that by, if you wanted to space it out, let's say 20 sites. Now you know that each of those 20 sites need to make $116 a week. Okay, and what you will find happen, even with a goal that like that's bigger, what you'll find happen, let's say that you build the 10 sites, and let's say that you're aiming to make $116 a week. Let's say you do half that on all the sites, so they make around about $60 a week on each site. You're still making $5,000 a month. Okay, so I'm not saying that you just set your goals and have a plan and build a number of sites. Some sites will do better than others. Some sites will do really, really well. Some sites will be good just to keep and build up later. And I'm saying this, by going for it and actually having a plan down, one of the worst things you can do is just go, right, I want to get here, and divided by 4.3, and then divided by 1. So that would be the same figure, obviously, or 2, and just really conserving your actions to try and get to a big goal. What you want to do, if you want to set a goal, is build the picture first. What would mean something to you? How much are you going for? What are you aiming to do? Okay, and write that down on a notepad. Like, how many hours have you got to spend on this a week? What time can you allocate to it? And then build a plan so you're heading for the goals using the how-to stuff, like building Amazon sites that rank in the search engines and bring you sales, and also using Flipper on the side to drop that figure down. What I mean by that is this. Okay, so if we've got our $10,000 and we divide it by 4.3, now we know that we need to make 2,325 a week. Okay, and let's say 15 sites. Okay, now we need to make $155 a week off each site. What you could do is, while you're doing that, is say, well, I also want to flip a site a week on Flipper. Okay, so let's say you flip a site a week on Flipper for $300. You start getting your feedback going up, and you know, it's like rolling ball. You keep doing it, and then you flip 2 sites, and then you're building the sites up. That's how you need to get rolling. You don't have to set the goals as big as that. Obviously, allocate your time to it, but that's how you need to get thinking. And here's the thing, unless you have a picture, and unless you have a plan, and unless you take action on that plan, nothing will happen. You'll end up going round and round in circles. And this video is for the people that are looking to do this genuinely and frustrated because they can't. I'm just telling you the things that make the difference. Okay, if you're struggling with this stuff, have an honest look at what you've done since the beginning of the year, since January. Okay, how many sites have you built? How many pages has it got on them? Is it set up correctly? Do you know how to do the stuff? Okay, not as a bad thing, but here's the reason why I'm saying that is because once you have that picture, right, so it's not just a money figure, you want the money for something. Okay, once you have that picture of what you're going to do, what you're going to buy, what it would mean to you, once you have that and you have a figure, and once you know how many sites you're going to start building and you have that plan, I'm not saying that you're guaranteed to hit it, but I'm saying with that plan you're far more likely to do the work involved to be able to get there. And you don't even have to look at this. If that sort of phased you out, $2,000 divided by 4.3, 465 divided by 5 sites, $93 a week off each site. Okay, and then you could add in Flipper every week and make an extra $300, $400 a week if you flipped 1 site. Okay, they need to be built properly, they need to be real sites. All the SEO, I'm not talking about just throw up any sites, and the sites to rank will need a certain amount of content, 10, 15, 20, 30 pages, but break it down and have that picture and go forth and look at what you've done over the year. And if you've done nothing over the year, that's fine, but look back how long you've tried to do this. If you're looking back over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, the way to not get down about it is just start today. from you. Just start today and make a promise to yourself that you do this, because the results will come from the actions you take. And when you're beginning, there will be a lot of surplus actions, meaning you'll have to work harder initially to get the ball rolling. But once you've got the sites making money, even if you've got a site making $20 a week, 20, 40, 60, 80, you've got like a site that you could go and sell for like $1,000 or more on Flipper, even with a site that's doing a relatively small site. So that is what will move you forward. Look at what you've done since the beginning of the year. Look at all that you did last year. And if you've just been hopping from thing to thing, or if you've not got a plan and you're not working consistent with your actions on it, so you've got a notepad in front of you every day, today I need to do this, and focus on the actual actions that you need to do. So let me give you an example. If you're sticking a site up on Flipper, don't worry too much about getting the listing perfect, the site perfect. You need to get the action, so you've actually got stuff out there that's working for you. If you're nursing one site, if you're nursing one Flipper listing, which is absolutely fine, you won't move forward. There's a good chance that a lot of what you do will fail, but if you go forward with that plan, you'll have a lot of successes as well. So if you want to make this stuff easier and take the bits out that are hard, like picking the niches and the keywords and the strategy and the personal plan, come and join us today. We're going to start at 1 PM EST. I'd love to see you there. I hope this video helps, and I hope to see you later with the Fast Start coaching, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, guys.